this is a little reminder that it's spring and everything's blossoming and changing and shifting. And this is the time of rebirth and growth and change. And everything can seem a little crazy. And it can seem like we could have a lot of challenges. But we've been through this before. We'll go through this again. We always make it somehow. And mostly it's remembering that it all goes in a spiral circle. And this too shall pass. It's all a test. And it's all a gift. And it's all an opportunity to learn. And if we find places of gratitude and we notice the flowers, remember that, my God, we're lucky. We're so lucky. And the game was never supposed to be easy. What kind of game's easy? It was always going to be challenging. They told us that. But we happen to be in a period right now where we're in a massive global test. It's a wake-up call. It's a character test. And so what happens is that they throw everything at us. And it gets crazy. It's like that end of level challenge in a video game where it's just monster after monster and major boss, and it's just super nutty and crazy. But you don't sit there and go, oh, it's not fair, there are too many monsters, or those monsters must all be connected into one giant monster, or there's someone behind the scenes controlling the monsters. No, they're just a bunch of monsters to test our skills. And what happens is when we realize that they're not really monsters, they're really just teachers, right? Just a way for us to test our skills, to learn something about ourselves, to find a place of courage and mastery, and they all dissipate. But the trick is not to get so caught up in the stories, right? Because we can choose our own stories in the game, yeah? So the trick is to figure out what the stories mean. What are we supposed to learn here? So I invite you to keep asking that question, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Rather than looking at how is this all some part of an evil conspiracy, but just what's the meaning of this? What am I supposed to learn? Because that's how you reach a place of mastery, and that's how you reach a place of calm, and that's how you reach a place of gratitude, is you just remember that we're in a learning simulation. We came here to learn, so if you figure out what you're meant to learn, here's a little thing to know. It all sort of vanishes and disappears, and we move on to the next thing. Anyway, just some thoughts and some flowers. Have a beautiful day.